Hey everybody!
Hello, Facebook.
My name is DeRay,
And I'm Yvonne,
and together we are Cradle Care.
the owners and creators of the Cradle Care Cradle Cap Satin Bonnet.
So just excuse us today. We wanted to come live, and I guess we didn't have our right stuff, but we here.
Yeah, in every attempt to try to be productive every time we get together, we were sitting down and we were kind of talking about hair and products and different stuff like that. And some kind of way we stumbled on the subject of heat and hair manipulation. So we just thought it would be interesting because we were laughing about it. So we thought it would be an interesting topic to come before you with today. So when we say hot topics, we literally mean hot topics. So what we're talking about today is different types of styling tools and heat that we put on our hair. And so we'll start off with the infamous, I'm sure well known,
Taking it way back
in the day, straightening comb.
So that's like the first thing that we've ever used. I mean, we African American or African people.
Yeah.
Ever used to adjust our hair texture.
Yeah, and so for the youngsters that may not know, you see it doesn't have any kind of electrical plug to it. So the way that you would get this thing hot is that you would just put it on an open fire or a they had some heater the heaters for them as well. So as a little girl, I can remember always going to the local the hairdresser in the community. The lady that I used to go to, for those that are from my area, her name was Miss Ann.
And it was always old people, you said. No young hairstylists.
Yeah, there were no young hairstylists back then. I don't know why everybody was older. So I would go to Miss Ann. Usually it would be on a Saturday. And I don't know why Miss Ann seemed like she was always eating over your head. And then they used hair grease and to put on your hair. And
it's there too whenever you put this heat to that hair grease.
And she would be sizzling my kitchen back there, and I'll be ducking my head and holding my ears, and I'll be like, you burn me. And she would always say, baby, that's just the grease.
But the grease don't leave a burn mark on your ears though. And then when you go somewhere the next day or to school, you'll see somebody with they try to put some little grease or something on the burn mark so they can start treating it.
So it would be that the grease would just make it shiny. But that is just, that's my first experience with hair treatment. I mean, hair heat process is the straightening comb. And then when you leave out of there, number one, it would be so hot in there. And then the second thing is...
Oh, the smell. The smell. I remember the smell.
Burnt hair. Mm-hmm. It was literally burnt hair that you would smell. And then the other thing about it is when you leave out of there, you be so shiny because they put all this grease in your hair. So, but those were some good days, and that was just one of the first heating tools that we as Black people are accustomed to, and this was probably my grandmother's straightening comb.
So, what age were you when you got this done?
I don't remember, but I had to have been pretty young. I don't remember what age I was when I first started getting my hair straightened, but I got my hair straightened, for a while. So, as a little girl until I went to a perm, but for a long time it was the straightening comb.
I remember I had a couple of these done myself, like before Easter Sunday, you might get your hair pressed back in the day when you were a kid, or you'll go to the hair salon. But there was this one lady in Bay City. She kind of was like, kind of close to where we are right now in her shop. You know what I'm talking about? She's kind of a heavyset Black lady.
Miss Susie?
Okay, she was the one doing that to me.
Oh,
I remember she did my hair.
Perms.
No, she done this to me. I know. I know.
Okay. Well, so then, so that's what we want to talk about, the straightening comb. And so we kind of went from the straightening comb to the
what's more so done now?
Flat irons. And so flat irons now, and mine, you can tell I use mine on a high setting when I use it. Flat irons now are much hotter than they used to get. This one here is this one goes to 450. Before, flat irons didn't even get that hot. Mm-mm. But the process of flat iron is that you're just pressing your hair together within the you're just pressing your hair together within the
and everyone uses these, I believe.
Yeah, all races. Yeah, I think all races use this. And this may be something that we picked up from other races, because back in the days we never used any, flat irons or anything like this. And I think they might have had something similar, like a flat version of this. I know that we had hair curlers that were versions of this. I remember those. Mm-hmm. Yep. And they, if they were really good, they really knew how to, click those things together and roll your hair off on them. I mean, they did the trick really good. So,
but also too, what's the most popular now is I'm thinking of the Dominican blowouts. Is what I've had a couple of those done. I don't get them done often. What else do they call them?
Some people call them Brazilian. So I guess it's
silk press.
Silk press, yeah. So, and the ones that the Dominican ones that I've had done, I like the process of it, but it's extreme heat. Mm-hmm. I mean, it's like extreme heat because, they're getting your little kitchen so straight that it's almost like you have a perm.
Right.
But the heat process is like their blow dryers are extremely hot, so the blow dry process is hot, and then they come back with the flat iron, and the flat iron is very hot as well. But we're just talking about different, and I guess it's like hair trends that have come around as far as straightening, to achieve a certain look of hair.
And this is stuff that we've seen or have done personally over our lifetime, right? So I still wouldn't recommend anyone getting their hair straightened very often. I probably do it maybe twice a year. That's to get a good trim for me.
Well, I was kind of thinking that the straightening out was something that I might want to go back to.
How frequently?
I mean, I don't know. I mean, all of it manipulates your hair texture. So, but I was just thinking that it would be something versus a flat iron, that because it would, I don't know. It was just something that I was kind of thinking about doing again, for my edges.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm not there yet. I'm okay with just my curly do, or getting some braids or something like that. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Or even a sew-in. There ain't nothing wrong with the sew-in.
Yeah.
Oh, the blow dryer. So this blow dryer is not fancy like the ones they use. The ones at the Dominican place that we go to, that thing gets hot. Mm-hmm. It seems like it'll burn their hands because they just doing this all day long. They blow drying hair. They section your hair in small different parts. Brushing it. They do your hair frontwards and backwards. So you got to bend over and then you got to come back up and get this done. And then you get your hair flat iron, and then if you want it curled too, they do a little bump.
Yeah, but first off, the first thing they do is they roller set it.
Okay,
so yeah, they roller set first.
Roller set, and then you have to sit under the dryer for like an hour.
Mm-hmm. Depending on your thickness.
That's a lot of heat.
Yeah.
So the dryer, when you have your roller set in, then you get your hair blow dried frontwards and backwards.
Mm-hmm. Flat iron.
Then flat iron, and if you get curled, your hair bumped or curled, then that's heat too. That's why I only do it like twice a year. and it looks so nice when it's done. Yeah. And it lasts, I keep mine about 2 weeks, and I'm ready to wash my hair back.
Yeah, again. I keep mine for 2 weeks. One thing that about my hair, I have really thick hair. But one thing that I have a thing about hair on the floor. I cannot stand hair on the floor. And I know my hair sheds daily. Our hair sheds daily. But even the last time I had a remodel on my bathroom, I got a darker tile down because that white tile, when I had that light color tile, it was killing me because I cannot stand to see no hair on the floor. So, even with the darker tile, if I see hair, I'm still getting it up. I may go in there 3 or 4 times a day and, OCD, I guess. But I cannot stand hair on the floor, so...
My kids developed that little concept from her because they don't like hair on the floor either.
Yeah, and that's just, we all have that normal hair shedding thing, so... But the reason that I brought the hair shedding up is because, like, anytime I have a straight hairstyle, after about a week... Well, no, after about 2 weeks, my hair starts to shed a lot.
Means you need to
and
wash
that's generally when I wash my straight, and I may wash it straight and then go back to straight, but it seems like at that time, my hair just has to be washed because it just starts to shed too much, and I can't stand that. Not that it's too much, but I can't stand that shedding.
Well, at the salon that we go to, they do suggest you wash your hair every week, though. So, but I don't listen. I do 2 weeks for when I get that blow dry, that Dominican blowout, because I know I'm not gonna have my hair straight for another long time. But yes, that's important because if you see your hair starting to shed a lot more than normal and you're trying to make a hairstyle last, go ahead and give it up because it's time to wash your hair.
Yeah, so we just were sitting here kind of kicking it, I guess you'd say, and doing a little business stuff, trying to put some stuff down on paper, and just kind of came across some topics and thought that was a funny topic that, deserved to share. So anyway, y'all have a blessed Sunday.
Follow us on Facebook.
Yes.
We have a community too. It's called the Cradle Care Community. Our normal Facebook page is Cradle Care. We're on Instagram at Cradle Care. We have a YouTube channel.
Yes.
So start following us on YouTube, please. Subscribe is what Rhea likes to say.
Yes, she does.
And then our website is where you can purchase our Cradle Cap satin bonnet. We have pillowcases. The bonnets are available in several sizes. So from like babies to adults. We have cute mommy and me sets. We have some onesies, like baby bodysuits. They have some cute little
matching sets.
It matches the bonnets.
And some people are really missing out on that. That's one thing that they're missing out on. I think that's such a cute combination, that little matching set. So be sure to take advantage of that if you have like a baby shower coming up. That's like, these are like not the typical baby shower gifts that everyone else is going to give. So if you want that wow factor, give your
the gift of hair.
Yeah, give that. So, and also some of you may not know that I just published my first book, and so we also appreciate your support on that. It's called Maya's Magnificent Hair, and it's just about teaching our young girls esteem. And
just 1 second, I'll grab it.
Okay,
show them.
Yeah, grab it. It might be blurry because
let's see. Okay, so you're seeing our light. Don't worry about that. But here is the book. It's available on cradlecare.com
as well as Amazon. So either place, I will appreciate that support. So
check us out because on we did start Free Fridays. So our goal is to make the announcement of what we're going to give away for Friday on Thursday. So we're going to make that Facebook social media post on Thursday, and then we'll actually do the winning for Friday, like
Friday
night. And then you have 24 hours. If you're selected as the winner, you have 24 hours to accept your prize or forfeit it. These people will have to pay shipping. So if you don't want to pay the shipping, which is $3.95 domestic, what is it? Domestic in the United States. Then don't participate in that particular post.
And then another thing that I want to say, and because sometimes what we're giving away is size specific. So if it's not a size, unless it's something that you want to give away, but pay attention because they are size specific, and we will continue to do these free Fridays.
As long as we can.
As long as we can. Yeah. Yeah.
All right, I think that'll do it.
Yeah, I gotta go find me some Sunday dinner. I don't know who cooked, but I hope somebody in my family did.
Shout out to go ahead.
Oh, go ahead.
Okay, shout out to the people that's from our hometown. We're from a city called Bay City, Texas. We have supporters here, and I'm gonna do a post one day soon. A Bay City post, so I want all the people that's purchased a bonnet that's from Bay City or know me from Bay City or that have that Bay City connection, please share a picture of your child wearing their bonnet in that post. We do appreciate your support here.
Okay, and not only is that a Bay City connection, now our product manufacturer is also a Bay City connection, an old classmate of mine. So his company is Dominance Apparel, and he has really been helping us in our manufacturing process now, because like you know that we have our bonnets manufactured now because they have been received so well. So shouts out to Dominance Apparel as well.
Okay, I think that's it for real.
Y'all be blessed and have a wonderful Sunday.
Bye.